Hi, welcome to Galactic Command Tarot again, and what we have here is still Archangel Michael's Galactic Command Tarot deck. It is the ancient deck manifested by Archangel Michael for the Twin Flame Journey. It applies only to members of Galactic Command. Now, this video is a beacon, so if you are watching this, you are a member of Galactic Command, either in active or inactive status, but you are still a member of Galactic Command. Now, if you wish to become an active member, all you have to say is, of my own free will, I volunteer for service for Galactic Command. If you do not do that, then anything that I pull out of this card or out of this deck, or anything I say doesn't apply to you. None of it will apply to you at all, will even work for you. If you are active and you are a member of Galactic Command, everything I say applies to you. It doesn't matter where you are, what year it is. This could be 1 million AD, as far as I know. A million years in the future from ground zero, 0.00000, Roman Empire time. And anyways, what it is it doesn't matter. This deck was manifested in the presence of the Almighty God while he was speaking. And his words went into it just like the Holy Bible. So if you are psychic enough, I am exactly very, very psychic. But if you have that special clairaudience, you might actually be able to hear this deck talking as we shuffle it, because words are coming out of it. It's speaking the truth. So it doesn't matter who you are, where you are. This will just apply to you. Just 100% apply to you. And we're going to give it a shuffle. I know in the past I've said I was a Freemason, so I want you to know that what we have here is just a simple Freemason's ring. But it's not just any Freemason's ring. It is the lost ring of King Solomon, and it is also the ring of the master builder Hiram Abiff, and it is also the ring of Archangel Michael. You didn't know Archangel Michael was a Freemason, but he is, because he manifested geometry and geology to them, because they were different religions. Now, Archangel Michael wasn't trying to influence their religions or make the religions less of what they were. What he was trying to do is get them to work together despite their religions. So he took a leaf, maybe I'll do it sometime, I keep forgetting to grab, he took a leaf and he folded it in half and he spread it out and he says, straight edge. And he took the leaf and he flipped it again. He said, right angle. And then he touched it like this and he folded it again and he said, right angle triangle. Open it up, pyramid. Put it down. Scooped it like this and he says, circle. All you need for now. He gave him the basic principles for geometry. Geometry. How to come about it. How to create the rulers, the protractors, the compass. a circle. Make a circle. Very simple. Very simple. Okay. Let's see what our first card for you is. Wheel and pull 5. There are no upside down readings. The 8 of Pentacles. The beginning of hard work. This is where you start planning and figuring out what you want to do. You have an idea. You have an idea how to get started. Don't let yourself get bogged down by all the details. Just start. Just say, get like a pencil piece of paper or one of them little books, maybe the size of this card. Say, here's a start, here's a stop. I want to do 5 things. First thing I want to do, have breakfast. Go have breakfast. Next thing you do, I want to go shopping. And while I'm walking around shopping, I'm just going to think happy thoughts and heal myself all day long. So write that down and go shopping and think happy thoughts. Eat lunch. Go out. Think happy thoughts all afternoon. Go home. Eat supper or dinner, whatever you want to call it. Watch a movie. And read a book. Or if you want, heal yourself a little bit. Go sit outside. Outside is really nice, especially this time of year. It's summer. Go out. But come up with a plan, just a little plan. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. One step at a time, piece by piece. That's all you need. Like a puzzle, like putting together a kid's puzzle. First start off with the one that has 25 pieces, build it and say, I finished it. Now let me try the one with 100 pieces. Now let me try the one with 300. Now let me try the one with 500. Ever try the one with 1,000 pieces? I mean, you sit there and you look, and 3/4 of the puzzle is black, or red, and you're like, I got 300 pieces of red, and I got 100 pieces that may be brown. Oh, but they're all different shades of brown. Anyways, that's what this means. Get started. Get started. And be confident. Know that you can do it. Let's see. Nine of Wands. The Wounded Warrior. So, we're dealing with somebody who thinks they've done this before. You've probably had somebody tell you, if you do this, and if you do that, and if you do this, and if you do that, you will get this done. And you build up some defenses. A lot of things come crashing down around you. A lot of people went a different way, but you went this way. Maybe you had no choice. Maybe there was nobody left to walk the way you did. Just like in this, he is the wounded warrior. He is the last warrior. If you don't know it, there's a ship burning in the background. That's where he came from. This is the last wounded warrior. So what you need to do is you need to realize he is Galactic Command. And if you are Galactic Command and you're just sitting there wondering, I am not going to follow this, well, then you're going to be like the wounded warrior who said, I am not going to follow it. I'm going to let it go. But this wounded warrior, he has a plan. He has a way to get home. He's been here before and he knows what to do. And that's what this means. Suck it up. Heal yourself. Go forward. Make it work. Eight of Wands. Right after the Nine of Wands. It means messages. That's what it means. So, you're going to take your own advice. You're going to say, I'm going to follow it. I'm going to see what happens. I'm proud of you, you know. I mean, we're Galactic Command. We're not bad guys, okay? We don't like the bad guys any more than anybody else does. Religion doesn't apply to us like it does to humans. Well, religion still exists, but religion is for mankind, not for galactic. As we call ourselves galactics. So that might be easier for you to understand. It's for religion is not for galactics, but we know good from bad, right from wrong. And we, like anybody else, we do have our problems, but, you know, we get through them. You know, together, we work together and we'll get through them. But this is messages. These are things coming in for you. Watch your dreams. Look in your dreams. Special things. You know, flowers. You know, toys. Happy stuff. Eating. You know, going out eating that burger and fries and the soda and the ice cream. Go about and do that stuff. That's what that means. Make that choice. You might meet somebody. It might be the girl behind the cash register for all you know. You know, but remember, if you're very young, it might be a chance encounter or it might be a soulmate. Soulmates aren't necessarily bad. They teach you how to act and how to relate to others. You may learn something from them before moving on. So soulmates are good. Soulmates are good. You might be shy, and this might be someone that says, "Hey, want to go out and get some coffee?" It's weird the way sometimes it works out. Like you're afraid to go to talk to a girl because she's pretty. But say you're sitting there and in the register and you're talking to her and she's saying, "Do this, this, and this, and do you want that?" And you're like, "Yeah, sure," you know, and then. You know, something happens and she's like, "Hey, you you want to go for some coffee afterwards?" And sure, when you get off, you know, just out of the blue, say something like, she says that to you, and you say, "Yeah, sure, why not?" You know, or you get talking about some amusement park and she goes, "Hey, I like going there. I want to go this weekend. Are you doing anything?" It's like, "No, no." He says, "I can put in half. You can put in half. We'll go. You know, but I need a ride." She says, "Sure." Stuff like that. Stuff like that does happen. You know, and it's dealing with you being shy. You're not even shy. You're just like, "Hey, I'm going to go have some fun. I got somebody to go to the park with." And there you go. That's what that means. It could be a soulmate. It could be your twin flame. Don't know unless you give it a shot. 5 of Cups. You know, this I'm getting sort of a certain vibe here about all this, you know, about past experiences like this. You're still in the confused state of, I've done this before, and my heart's been hurt, but even though it didn't work out the first couple of times, you know, the cups have fallen over, but I still have cups are up, which means I'm still hopeful. I'm still trying to figure out how this works. You know, I could sit here and cry boo-hoo, or I could like get up and say, "You know what? Let's give it another shot. Let's give it another," like Thomas Edison, "Let's give it another shot." It's funny because he said he tried all them things for the light bulb, and then one day he was desperate and he just stuck a piece of cloth in there and it glowed. And he's like, "What? What was in that piece of cloth?" That's how he turned out to get the light bulb to work. You know, something in the cloth. You know, so man of the cloth. So, don't give up. That's what that means. Don't give up. You got 5 of Cups. You got your love you've had a little bit of hard times with it, but don't worry about it. It comes back around. And hermit. And that's you. And that's exactly what we've been talking about. And this is Major Arcana, so this is exactly what we've been talking about. You. Taking time alone, wondering what is going on with yourself. That's what the hermit does. He's the kind of guy who walks up into the mountain and says, okay, my village can't help me or my school can't help me. These are all the facts. I got to sit somewhere and think about it. So he goes somewhere and nobody can talk to him, and he figures it out. He thinks and thinks and thinks, and when he can't figure it out, he cries in frustration, and he prays to the Almighty God, or he prays to whatever he believes is going to grant him some help. If he believes in the happy apple, he'll pray to the happy apple, whatever. But whatever. But he will come out of it thinking, so that's what it was. He'll think of all the scenarios about what happened, and then he'll come up with something. And when he walks out of his isolation, he'll be like, I figured it out. I really figured it out. And beyond a shadow of a doubt, I know what I'm going to do. And this time, I'm going to either get it right or come closer to getting it right than I did last time. I'm going to remember what I did. And that's what the hermit is. And that's what we have just been talking about you. That you somehow are the wounded warrior, are the person who is hurt, who is going to be getting some new messages on something. It's not bad. The hermit is not a bad card. It's a good card. Look at it. It's filled with light, happiness, and you ready to go. Ready to go. And it can be a guy or a girl. It's all about smarts. You make the decision. You think about it and you make the decision. And we don't do it on all of them, so we're going to see what's at the bottom of the deck. Strength. Wow. Says it all right there. After all you've been through, you got to come in contact with that feminine loving energy in you. And this includes guys too, because even in the big strong Hulk-like man, there still is that happy, almost father-like love that you have, or that brotherly love that you have in you for other people. And you got to access that, and you got to just open up a little bit. You have a lot of strength, but you also have Galactic Command, and you have an angel, someone out there helping. Someone out there has seen what you've been going through, and through all this, Galactic Command has been helping you. But now, someone has stepped in. Someone has stepped up. Said, I think you could use a little help this time. So, there you go. And I'll talk to you later.